It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Vikings and the Cowboys. All that and more coming up next.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, the second of two on this Wild Card Saturday. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just something different about playoff football in the NFL. You can feel it in the stadium. You can sense it down on the field in pregame. Both these teams have had this as their #1 goal all year. Make it to the playoffs. Everybody has a shot, and we're about to kick this thing off and get rolling.
Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Going on the road in the playoffs, Mike, it's daunting for any quarterback. Not only is he resilient, but nothing appears to ever faze him. Getting your team to the tournament in your first year, it's a massive accomplishment in its own right, but I don't think he's done yet. He expects to walk into this stadium in a hostile environment and come away with a win. And there's one thing this season has showed us is don't put anything past this guy.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground now with Jones. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Jones. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up 1st and goal.
They'll run it here with Jones. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Jones. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point, here's Will Reichert. He gets it to go. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the number 3 overall pick of the 2021 draft. From North Dakota State, it's Trey Lance.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Throwing, Lance. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Here's Lance. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Lance. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. They'll look to pick up the pace. They'll look to throw again. Right back to Cooks. He's got another one. And he will score. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Play action now. It's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. Open man, that's Renfro. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a first down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And This time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hopkinson.
This is one of those throws where I don't think the risk is worth the reward. If you're going to throw the ball into tight coverage and take a chance, it better lead to a big gain, and in this case, a pretty modest pickup, considering that was a risky throw.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Throwing again is McCarthy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Hunter Renfrow was the intended target that time, and it'll bring up second down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
And he's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Lance. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Lance. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard
Lance.
line.
That is caught, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now Dowdle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Lance looking to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
They'll give it to Elliott. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Throwing, Lance. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. This one brought in by Hawkinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. So 1 quarter. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Here's Lance. That one downfield for Cooks. And that one is caught. Gotta make something happen, so they'll press the tempo a bit. That is Ferguson in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 65, 65.
Now Lance. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now, faking the give. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. They need one right now. 3rd and long. He's got it inside the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Ready.
They'll run. Here's Elliott. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Dallas. And this is no good. He missed the extra point, and they remain down by 1 in the 4th quarter. So, 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning available, yet they'll go with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Open man, that's Renfro. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, this crowd into it now as we get to third down. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's going to have a Vikings first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll put Addison in motion. They'll go back to Jones on first down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. They run it once more with Jones. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's 4th down. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings.